Please welcome to the stage Director of Nutraceuticals and Innovation, Alex deBell.
Now, I'm excited to talk about one of our most foundational product offerings. This is Lifelong Vitality. And without a doubt, I have used this product more than any other product at doTERRA. And that is clearly why you would never guess that I'm 70 years old. I know. I'm just kidding. I'm only 65. Now, during my 7 years with doTERRA, though, I've used Lifelong Vitality nearly every day. And occasionally I'll be traveling, or I might participate in a clinical trial, or I might just simply forget to replenish my supply. But except for those instances, I can tell the difference. My body can tell the difference. So I'm going to talk for the next few minutes about the scientific concepts behind Lifelong Vitality and how these products will help you to live younger, longer. You'll notice here in the wellness pyramid that foundational nutrition is at the base of the pyramid, right? That is where wellness starts. Now, let's start with the problem. What if we are constantly attributing poor health to the wrong things, focusing too much on macronutrients? All while, the significance of micronutrients is we've skipped ahead, just 1 second. We've focused on macronutrients all while the significance of micronutrients is dismissed. And sometimes this happens with statements like, just eat a balanced diet, or make sure you're eating colorful foods, or eat your fruits and vegetables, right? And those are important habits to follow, but there remains widespread micronutrient deficiency. Now, the micronutrient deficiency is something that each of us needs to address and prevent in our own lives on a daily basis. So, the nutrients of LLV are providing all the necessary building blocks: enzyme cofactors, protective free radical scavengers, and balanced fatty acids to help maintain our bodies. Now, the truth is, each of our cells has a finite lifespan, and that's why each of us has a finite lifespan. But we want to protect our cellular health to protect our overall health. And this is known as health span, the period of our lives when we are in good health. Our goal is to enhance and extend our health span. So, we can't avoid the fact that we will all age, but we can age well. So, Bruce Ames, a well-known nutritional biochemist, came up with what's known as the triage theory of aging and disease. And this basically says that when there are inadequate nutrient stores, our bodies are forced to prioritize which tissues get the nutrients. So, unless we're maintaining adequate stores of nutrients, some parts of our body will be deficient. Now, this deficiency isn't always noticed right away, but the law of the harvest is real, and we cannot neglect the maintenance of our bodies and not pay the consequences. So, some of the ways that the consequences will show up are in poor sleep, or perhaps lower energy levels, poorer cognitive performance, maybe more regular sickness. So, to recap, our bodies require daily maintenance, which requires vital nutrients. These are vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, enzymes, things that our bodies can't produce. So, what is the solution? We have to consume these. We have to consume these as part of our diet or on top of our diet through supplementation. Now, I've shared before that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And I want to expand upon that a little bit and share a quote from the World Bank. Now, the quote is that the control of vitamin and mineral deficiencies is one of the most extraordinary development-related scientific advances of recent years. Probably no other technology available today offers as large an opportunity to improve lives and accelerate development at such a low cost and in such a short time. Now, any of you who are like me, you might be wondering, why is the World Bank concerned with vitamin and mineral deficiencies? But when you stop and think about it and look at the financial cost-benefit analysis, it just makes sense, right? There's a real financial benefit when we can maintain our health and optimal productivity levels. Now, Microplex VMZ contains all of the vitamin and minerals that our bodies need to thrive. Now, last year, a study was published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. And this prospective observational study found that over an average follow-up of 19.7 years in 2,801 participants, individuals with the highest intakes of flavonols, anthocyanins, and flavonoid polymers had a lower risk of cognitive impairment. Who would like to benefit from that? Now, the researchers concluded their study by declaring that higher long-term dietary intakes of flavonoids are associated with lower risks of cognitive impairment. Now, it just so happens that alpha CRS is full of flavonoids, anthocyanins, and flavonols. Now, just this year, a study was published exploring the relationship between omega fatty acids and the risk of all-cause mortality. And in this publication, the researchers determined that red blood cell long-chain omega-3 fatty acid percentages are associated with a lower risk of total mortality. Now, at the end of their publication, they concluded that red blood cell fatty acid patterns are as predictive of a risk of death during the next 11 years as standard risk factors, suggesting that fatty acid fingerprints are a great predictor of all-cause mortality. Now, as its name implies, of course, Z-omega is full of omega fatty acids. So, really, the jury is in, and the science is well established. Micronutrient deficiency is something that each of us needs to be aware of and be taken care of for our bodies each and every day. Now, consuming lifelong vitality daily, we can ensure that our bodies have all of the micronutrients that they need to thrive. Thank you very much.